In today's video, I'm going to show you my personal process for getting the best results in MailerLite, covering the most common mistakes and exactly how to fix them. Whether you're just opening the app for the first time or you're looking to polish your skills, this complete guide will walk you through every detail so you can send professional, effective email campaigns with confidence. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. Let's begin with one of the biggest mistakes I see beginners make, and honestly, even experienced users sometimes fall into this trap, trying to hide or remove the unsubscribe link in the email footer. It's completely understandable. You've worked hard to grow your subscriber list, and the last thing you want is to lose those people. But here's the reality that every email marketer needs to understand. When you make it difficult for someone to unsubscribe, they don't just stay on your list and ignore you. Instead, they hit the report spam button in their email client. That single action tells Gmail, Outlook, or Yahoo that your email is unwanted, and it damages what's called your sender reputation. Sender reputation is basically a score that internet service providers assign to your domain and your IP address. When your reputation tanks, your future emails start landing in the spam folder for everyone, not just the person who reported you. It can even get your MailerLite account flagged or suspended. The fix is beautifully simple. Always leave the default MailerLite footer block enabled. That footer automatically includes both the physical company address and the unsubscribe link, which isn't just a best practice, it's actually a legal requirement under laws like CAN-SPAM and GDPR. So resist the urge to delete or hide it. Embrace it. A clean, easy unsubscribe experience keeps your list healthy and your deliverability high. Trust me, a smaller, engaged list is far more valuable than a large, resentful one. Now let's move to mistake number 2, which is probably the most common shortcut that backfires. Sending your campaign immediately after finishing a draft without testing it first. I know the feeling. You've finished writing, the design looks great on your screen, and you just want to hit send campaign and get it out there. But here's what happens behind the scenes. Emails render differently in Gmail versus Outlook versus Apple Mail versus Yahoo, and that's just on desktop. On mobile devices, the formatting can shift even more dramatically. A simple typo, a broken link, or an image that isn't displaying correctly can get sent to thousands of subscribers before you even realize the mistake. The impact is more than just embarrassment. It hurts your credibility and your open rates for future campaigns. The fix is one of the easiest habits you can build. Use MailerLite's Send Test Email feature. You'll find it right in the campaign editor, and it lets you send a preview directly to your own inbox. I recommend testing on at least 2 different email clients, maybe your personal Gmail and your work Outlook, for example. Now, one important thing to keep in mind, dynamic content blocks like personalized merge tags or survey submissions may not render correctly in test emails. That's normal. The test email is meant for layout, link checking, and overall visual review. So click every link, scroll through the entire email on your phone, and make sure everything looks polished. A 5-minute test can save you from a very long day of damage control. Once you've tested and you're confident everything looks right, the next step is to preview your campaign as a subscriber would see it. MailerLite has a built-in preview mode that simulates how your email will appear on desktop, tablet, and mobile. Don't skip this step even if you tested on your own devices. The preview tool shows you exactly how your email will behave once it's in the wild. Pay special attention to your subject line and pre-header text. That's the short snippet that appears right after or below the subject line in most inboxes. This is your first impression, and it's worth spending a few extra minutes refining it. I also recommend checking the from name and email address. It sounds basic, but I've seen campaigns go out with a generic no reply address or an incorrect sender name, and that instantly lowers trust. Make sure it's a name your subscribers recognize. Finally, let's talk about your sending schedule. MailerLite gives you the option to send immediately or schedule your campaign for a specific date and time. If you're not sending time-sensitive news, I strongly suggest scheduling your send for optimal open times. Research consistently shows that Tuesday through Thursday mornings around 10 a.m. in your subscribers' time zone tend to get the highest open rates. MailerLite also has a feature called Time Zone Delivery that lets you send the email at the same local time for each subscriber, no matter where they are in the world. This is a game changer for building a global audience. Take advantage of it. Let me quickly recap what you've accomplished today. You've learned why keeping that unsubscribe link visible is essential for protecting your sender reputation, and you now know how to use test emails and previews to catch issues before they reach your audience. By following these steps, you're not just sending emails, you're building a reliable, trusted communication channel with your subscribers. As a next step, I'd recommend setting aside 15 minutes before every campaign to run through this checklist. Check your footer, send a test, preview across devices, and schedule wisely. If you ever feel stuck, revisit this video or drop a question in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.